My 2024 Las Vegas Grand Prix driver ratings. Alright, so we're back to do driver ratings for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. I'm doing them that early because Qatar is literally coming up, and with every other content that I'm doing, I don't have much time. So let's start with Kevin Magnussen. Started P12, finished P12. 7 out of 10 for Magnussen. Decent race for K-Mag. He definitely should have been in Q3. Definitely would have gotten points, should have gotten points. But yeah, he just had like faster cars like Perez that needed to come through. So he was kinda screwed. To be honest. Anyways, Hulkenberg, P9 to P8. 8 out of 10. Best of the rest. 1 point, thought he wasn't gonna score. Best out of rest for Hulkenberg. Anyways, let's go to Joe. Started P13, finished P13. 8 out of 10. So that was Sauber. Other than Bahrain, he was so close to points. He was actually in the points for a good chunk of the race. And I felt bad for him. Like, he was in the points, but then I saw Perez behind him, and I was like, oh no, yeah, he's not getting points. For that car, they literally need, like, at least, like, 12 people to DNF. Not 12, at least, like, 8 or 6 people to DNF. But he was in the points for a good while, made it to Q2, had a good quality. Anyways, Bottas started P19, finished P18. 5 out of 10. What was going on with Bottas this race? Yeah, he had that penalty, but he was just... I guess you can't really do anything in that car, but... It seems like he was just in, like, free practice. He just had, like, a long free practice, basically. Anyways, Lawson started P15, finished P15. 5 out of 10. Lawson didn't make much progress. He was playing with Perez, of course. But yeah, he was just really kind of nowhere. Yes, he didn't race in Vegas yet, so... Tsunoda P7 to P9, 7 out of 10 for Tsunoda. Was best of the rest, but Hulkenberg overtook him. Colapinto, same thing as Lawson, basically. Of course, he crashed in quali. He was the only person to crash. So, yeah, it was just a solid mistake, though. He didn't race in Vegas in his life, but he started P14, finished P14. Yeah, he didn't really make any progress at all. Anyway, let's go to Albon. P9 to DNF, 6 out of 10. Because that quali. Not quali. He did bad in quali. But then he made it up to P9 rather fast. I feel he would have finished there. Well, maybe I think he would have finished like P10. But yeah, he messed it up in qualifying. So I can't really give him any higher than that, to be honest. Anyways, Ocon started P11, finished P17. 5 out of 10. What were Alpine doing? This is not his fault. What were Alpine doing, man? Like, dang. Ocon could have gotten points. Like, what were Alpine doing? The sentiment for extra pit stop, that made no sense. Anyways, Gasly started P3, finished DNF. Yikes. I feel so bad for Gasly. After last weekend, he put it P3, then DNF'd, the most Alpine thing to do. 6 out of 10 just because that quality alone. In the race, he didn't manage to, like, he made one pit stop and managed to get back up. But yeah, man. Stroll started P20, finished P16. Yeah, of course, had one lap, didn't do it, of course, because it's Stroll. Yeah, 4 out of 10, didn't do much in the race. Not like Aston was really good. Alonso started P17, I'm pretty sure he finished P11. 6 out of 10, he was in the points for a good while, but Aston just have no pace right now. Anyways, Piastri started P8, finished P7, 6 out of 10. Another anonymous weekend from Piastri. Like, you didn't really see him that much. Other than when Hamilton was overtaking him. He was just nowhere, and he was like so far off Norris. Speaking of Norris, P6 to P6, 6, 7 out of 10. He lost the championship. Not like he really had a chance to win it anyways. But also, it's not like McLaren were good. McLaren were actually the 4th quickest car. When is the last time that we've said that? But yeah, in the race he could... Alright, Carlos Sainz started P3, finished P3, 7 out of 10. Ferrari were not as good as I thought they would be this race, which is kind of shocking. I thought they would be the quickest car, but Merc were undoubtedly quickest, but I didn't expect Merc to be that quick. But yeah, Carlos was best of the rest from the Mercs. Only reason he got 7 out of 10 is because the start, like, I didn't really get to watch the start, so I don't know what happened there. Anyways, let's go to Leclerc. Started P4, finished P4. The only reason he gets a higher grade than Carlos is because what did Ferrari do to him? Like, he overtook Carlos at the start, and he was comfortably P3, well P2 until Hamilton came through. And then Ferrari just decided to screw him over, man. Like, what? Like, what happened? I don't even know. Anyways, George Russell started P1, finished P1, 10 out of 10, got pole, and stormed off to win. Anyways, Hamilton started P10, finished P2. He deserves a 10 as well, but I didn't want to give him a 10 because qualifying, it was his fault technically. But yeah, he could have won the race. He could have easily won the race. Controversial opinion, I think Hamilton was the quicker driver this race, because Hamilton is normally better in race pace. Hamilton was the quicker driver. He was closing down the gap to Russell. Like, Hamilton was undoubtedly the quicker driver. I think if Hamilton would have qualified at least 5th, I think Hamilton was winning. I think, yes, the car was the quickest. But you still gotta have skill to get through the field. Have you guys never heard of Lando Norris? Okay, that went a bit too far. Okay, let's just move on. Wait, Sergio Perez started from P16, finished P10, 4 out of 10. Yeah, P10 is like, oh my gosh, Checo's in the points. He should be scoring more than 1 point in that Red Bull. And he was out in Q1 again, which is normal at this point. At this point, it happens every week. Wait, did it happen like 3 weeks in a row? Oh my god, she's been out in Q1 3 weeks in a row. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Verstappen started P5, finished P5. 10 out of 10 because he basically maximized the result. He dragged that Red Bull way higher than it should have been. And he won the championship, so that should be an automatic P10. And yeah, with that Red Bull, like with the wing, I'm pretty sure he was basically slower than the McLaren, so he basically should have been like 7th. But he beat all 2. And at the ending, he was actually catching the Ferraris. And he only got overtaken at the ending, so Max technically could have finished on the podium. So yeah, just that Red Bull, and his car had nothing more to give. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this driver ratings. Of course, we have Qatar coming up, that's why I did this so early. And yeah, I'm excited for Qatar. Sprint weekend again, of course. Yeah, 2 more races to go. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.